Bozeman.
I'm Ariel Lamberger.
I'm Alana Beatty.
And today we will be talking about why we think Black Panther is the best Marvel movie out right now.
Tell me something. What do you know about Wakanda? It's a third world country. Textiles, shepherds, cool outfits, all front. Explorers have searched for it. Called it El Dorado. They looked for it in South America. But it was in Africa the whole time. I'm the only one who's seen it and made it out alive. I can see you. The world is changing. Soon, there will only be the conquered and the conquerors.
Step into the spotlight.
You are a good man
Step into the spotlight.
with a good heart. And it's hard for a good man to be a king.
I think it's the best movie because it gave motivation to lots of people. It opened up routes for people to take that maybe to get into the film industry or motivate people to do more things.
Yeah, I agree. And I also feel like it motivated a lot of more African American people to get into, making movies and stuff, especially Marvel, because having a Black superhero was kind of like a new thing, and it's a good thing that it's diverse now.
Yeah, I totally agree. And like portraying like the country as like powerful and wealthy, whereas usually it's like portraying in more like poverty and like a third world country and stuff like that. Like having a lot of like power and actually being known to be like the most richest country in like the MCU. It's really powerful.
Yeah.
I agree as well. I think it's really good because it gives that representation that's needed for a lot of young kids. Because growing up, there wasn't very many, African American role models in like movies, not just superhero movies, but movies in general. So I felt like it was really good, and it opened the door into Hollywood.
So, what effect did y'all think having an African American have on society? African American director have on society?
I think it was, again, another motivational aspect. It showed a lot of young Black kids who aspire to be directors, showing them that they have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I think he won his first Grammy off that movie or something. So, did y'all think that having women in the lead roles have an effect on the young women or the women, period?
I think it did have an effect on young women aspiring to be actors, and I think that goes for anyone because they showed women in positions of power, which isn't normally seen in movies.
I agree, because normally in movies, women really don't get a lead role. They always like the back shadows. So I feel like having them in the lead role was a great idea for the Black Panther movie, especially because it just showed how brave they was and how they could work together as a team.
Right, because there was like the queen who was on power, and there's also Shuri who was like developing a bunch of like really cool technology, and you were able to see like how smart like females are.
Yeah, it was really good because not only were they, doing the technology and the queen, but a lot of women were fighters, and I feel like in movie world, like women can't fight, women can't do this, but it showed that because the women were actually stronger than the men in Black Panther, so I felt that was really good representation for younger girls and girls our age today.
Did y'all have a favorite character? I think I like the queen.
I liked the main character the best.
Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther. Black Panther himself.
I like Shuri. She had like a bunch of like witty banter among other characters.
Yeah, I would have to agree because she was just top tier. But Black Panther was cool too.
So do y'all recommend a movie to anyone?
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I would too. I think it was one of the best movies that they've created, and it being such a groundbreaking movie, it had positive effects on everyone.
I'm Darnell, and I'm here to present the condolences of King T'Challa. T'Challa dies from an unspecified illness that Shuri believed could have been cured by the heart-shaped herb.
I never yielded!
Without you,
As you can see, I am not dead!
who gon' pray for me? Sing my faith for me.
In my culture,
Sing my soul for me.
death
Cause I'm alone
is not the
with you.
end.
If I gon' die for you,
It's more of a
gon' kill for you.
slipping off bird.
And I swear I'll just live for you.
My pajamas is leather. Bitch, I will back on your ass. Wakanda forever. Sweet like a honey bun, spit like a tummy gun. Roll yeah, one on one. Come get your mommy some Cardi. Get the tip top, bitch. Kiss the ring.
What does it mean to you to play this role? Because this is a seminal role. It's really important. And how much of an honor is it for you to play Black Panther?
I don't really have words to define that. It's like, it's humbling to be able to do it. You know, it's like, at the end of the day, it's one of those things that you have to just thank God that you are in this position, and you can't explain it any other way. You can't say, well, I'm the best person for the role. You can't say, you know, I deserve it. I put the work in for it. None of that makes sense. Whether you auditioned or you didn't, that's why you spend the time in the gym. That's why you spend the time doing research. That's why you deal with the long hours, because you know that this is a meaningful process.